unfortunate that unless you leave some credits behind you, a mark, nobody will ever know you existed. So that's what I'm after. Just leave that little bit of, Reg was here. We don't really notice things. Most people, when they look at the street, never look up and see there are chimneys. When I ask, particularly in Manchester, how many chimneys are on a certain building in the city centre, and often people say none. So I'll stop for as much as an hour and a half and just look in one spot at everything around me. I'll count the windows, I'll count the archways, I'll count the lamps, I'll look out, and then I'll perhaps take it into a memory, keep the image through all my senses, and revisit it from my hidden memory. Like most artists, I wanted to just make a record of my life. The children are they are your physical record of you. You know, they're representative. You are, and the person you love, hopefully you love, which I do my wife. That's a representation of you. All your love. I have my blood children and flesh. And these are my soul children. It's not a nostalgic thing. This is present day. This is still here now. And even in the past, though I've been accused of nostalgia, I actually painted them. And so it couldn't be nostalgia because I was in the present day. That was in the present day when I painted them. And I had not thought about anything of the future, not being there. So I just painted and recorded what I saw, what pleased my eye. I'm not attracted to green and rural. It doesn't do a lot for me at all. But architecture does, particularly decaying architecture. I find my subject matter as I would a woman. It's an instant thing. It's a love, and I don't know why it happens that way, but that's how I choose my subject matter. I will fall in love with something immediately. There is a beauty in ugliness. Brown water can be ugly. To me it's not. I love water anyway, whatever colour. There's a beautiful curve on this little bridge, and the reflection in the water, which looks as if it's been combed with a comb with a slight breeze. A beautiful sort of combination of this soft central little bridge and hard edge mills, and that's what I like in a combination for a picture. These places are dead really. They're not used anymore, or very little, and they're dead or dying. But they have a beauty in the decay, you know, and a richness. The colours change. When it was new, it was bright red brick. Now it's purple and grey and bits of green and a bit of overgrowth, a bit of growth in it. And this is what I think that kind of attracts me, you know, about it. It's got something absolutely different. I'm not special in any way, but if somebody likes what I do, then that's a thrill for me. That's what it's about. I'm not one of those artists that says I don't care whether somebody likes it or not. And there are many, because I do care whether they like it or not. It's imperative that they do like it. It's not worth living, is it, if you've not got love? It's about, well, we all want a pat on the back, don't we? And I leave that as again to the person who stands in front of my work and loves it or hates it, you know. And if he loves it, then that's a bonus. I don't want to walk straight past it after a quick glance. That's an immediate impression. I don't necessarily want an immediate impression. I don't mind if they walk past it. Well, I'm hoping they don't walk past it. But if they do, then it's nice to see. I know I've still won them over if they walk past it and they think, I'm having a look at that. It's something that catches their eye. It doesn't have to be any immediate impact. It doesn't have to be a gaudy colour or red or anything like that. It's something subtle. And then they walk past and think, something impressed me, I'm going to have a look at that. Now, I'm starting to capture them now. That's the whole point of a painter. So I want to draw them into the very depths of my picture, you know what I mean? So I do that by finding a focal point for a start, which that'll get their interest, And then they'll say, I'm interested in that. What's around it? Why is that reacting to that, doing that? Then the next thing is they're asking questions, questioning the picture. And then they're going further and further in. And hopefully, they never escape really, in a sense. Even if they come away from it, a day or two later, they want to go and look again, they've missed something out. So there's an intrigue there that they can never discover. And the other thing is, when they're looking at a scene, because I go into infinity with many of the scenes, I want them to go into that infinity and see what is beyond it. And you know, so they go into the infinity and they say, what's beyond, what's at the end of that street, what's round that corner? And it keeps them more and more intrigued. And the longer you can do that, then if they purchase that picture, hopefully they will be happy for many a year, but still never tired, because they can't find the answer. And hopefully I'll never allow them to find the real answer, but that's what keeps them in the picture and keeps them there and keeps them intrigued over the years. And often I'm quite pleased to come back and say I still love that picture I bought 20, 30 years ago. At no stage of developing and finalising a picture, any stage in the painting of a painting, do I think of money. I never think of money. It's only important. You do that and you become a commercialist, and then you start being slick. And I hate slickness in a picture. I never do the slick. It's all about being yourself, putting your soul and spirit into it. Everything you feel's got to go in there, body and soul sort of thing, and that's serious, and I mean that as well. It's not just I'm not waffling or flowering up. That's important. So that will be me for as long as it exists. That'll be a piece of every piece I do is a little piece of me, and it leaves me exhausted. So I need a fresh intake of oxygen when it's over, and blood to replace it, I think, sometimes. But I've sweated. It's hard work. It's like I was an engineer for 21 years, and when you're making something, you end up with blisters and pain, and in a sense it's the same in art. You do get all that sort of feeling. There's a lot of pain in doing it, but at the end, because you love what you're doing, you caress it, you give it everything, it rewards you.